Wheat Jones. Goodbye. I'm gonna be a fucking dick. Then get the fuck out of here then. Goodbye. Dumb fucks. Fucking dick. What's up, everybody? How you doing? I don't know, dude. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, 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 no. It might.
So I just went to the store.
They're like, how the fuck did you get that?
They're like, where the hell did you get that bottle of water from? I forgot we went to the store.
Out in the world. What's up? Yes. That's my tweezer there. What's up, Ninja with a pencil? How you doing? They just hit the fucking plastic thing out there. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, now where's that piece at? Chilling. About to play. I'm about to hook this up. Boom. Into a straight up bong, yo. Where's that old? Come on, fuck. There's one all the way in the hellhole. Get the motherfucker already. I hope this works. That is fucking awesome. I knew it. Turn any bong water bottle into a bong, dude. Fucking nice mountain. Hell yeah. That's what you know. Put it out here. Okay, now let's get smoking. Right there. Watch that right there. See what? You want to see something dope? The tubulator. I could take 4 cones, or 7 cones. Put them on high. 1 cone, 2 cone, 3 cone, 4 cone, 5 cone, 6 cones, 7 cones. I can smoke at the same time. Now I'm gonna use this motherfucker on 4th of July. I'm getting high on 4th of July in the gazebo. That's how much a fucking stoner I am. I got this motherfucker. I'm telling you, I'm immune, man. I love my weed. You better get the fuck out of here. I'm probably recording all this shit. And I did not give you any copywritten, no copywritten at all for this video. If you are recording this video, I give out no copywritten. I did not give you permission for this video. So if you are recording it, it's going to screw it up now because you have no permission to copyright this. You know, screen recording, it's illegal in Illinois. For, it's called, what's it called again? Copyright infraction. You're stealing my stuff and then you're putting it on your stuff. Basically, that's what you did. All because Stacey was on there. So you take my stuff that's on my fucking shit, and then you put it on yours. You screen recorded it. That's illegal. That's 3 years in prison right there. Yeah, we got trolls out here fucking screen recording my shit. I don't care about those private chats. Fuck your private chats. I'm not even looking at that shit no more. I don't care. Don't give a fuck what it says. You know what? I'm not even going to say nothing no more. I'm just going to block everything. Block everything. You don't even say nothing about it no more. Don't give a fuck what you got to say. Whatever. Okay. Get the fuck out of here now. We don't give a fuck anymore. I know. They fucking took my other video this week with everybody on there. That's fucking copywritten right there. All those people could sue you too. Oh yeah. For copywritten infraction. So you're looking at 3 years for every person that sues you. Man, you'd be looking at fucking, you won't get out of jail for 20 years. You're fucking with the wrong person. I got a lawyer and I will use him. Fucking trolls. That's all I gotta say. Goddamn. Fucking stupid, dude. Can you go get a life or something, please? If you're a troll, please get a life. You need one ASAP. Shit. What is it? Supper's ready? Okay, I'll be right there. I'll be there when I get there. Bye. Like 5:10, dude. Damn, that's too early. Does it look like I'm fucking 80 years old?
Not halfway there. You're halfway to 80. Well, you asked, so I am too. I'm
I know.
80.
They come to my channel to troll one person that's not even on my channel right now. Like, who gives a fuck, really? Even Stacey says, why do you come to my channel for? I'm not there. Fucking stupid. If you like smoking weed, that's what I do here. Sit here and smoke weed, which is legal in my state. So fuck yourself. I know. They don't really have, and they're in their fucking 40s, dude. You got people that are in their fucking 30s and 40s, dude. I'm like 45 and I act my fucking age. Not like some little fucking toddler or fucking 15-year-old kid or some shit. God damn. All right there. Oh, that's what happens when you cough. You take a hit.
Now, let me see what I dodged here.
Do whatever you want. I don't care. You can wear those too if you want to.
Now I can't see how long they are.
It's only YouTube, you know.
Let's try some. Let's see how much it aggravates me. Oh no, no. I can't do those.
Mm. It's only YouTube. I take it you are a troll.
See how long I kept those socks for.
Let me see those socks. There, thank you. None of that yet.
Oh,
One website, one store. I'll be at the graphics bong. Some of that money will be at the graphics bong. You come in peace. Okay. Well, I went to the store and I got some MTV socks. What? Yeah, I'm gonna put on TV in a minute. I gotta get a controller. And everybody knows how much a fan of Seinfeld I am. Well, I got some Seinfeld socks. Don't. Seinfeld. I got my life in order. How about you, buddy? This thing again. I do all over again. I shut it off and kick it off. Hello? Can you hear me? These stupid headphones. You even move them? Can you hear me now?
you went back out again.
Hello? Can you hear me now? Okay. Hello? Hello? Yeah, these headphones are whacked, yo. I'm gonna fucking send them back to the company and be like, man, your headphones are junk, dude. I paid $40 for this piece of shit. Here. Bye. You don't have to worry about it no more.
I got it.
You know which one it is? You know which person you want to get out? Yeah. Man, there is no fucking fake Stewie. You think I'm fucking stupid? Really? Fake fucking Stewie. Get the fuck out of here.
Where's my... I can only remove messages, dear.
What?
I can only remove messages.
I thought you could. You have to.
No, take them out completely. How do I do that?
You gotta push the three blinds on them. Three dots. Three dots on the side of the thing.
I don't know. This is what you're popping up.
Well, take that thing down there. That must not be there at all. Now go to their name and you push it down on it on the three dots that's right on the side. Or just push down the name. It'll tell you a bunch of stuff.
I don't know. That keeps popping up. So I pressed on the name.
I'll get it.
I say.
And no, I didn't give you permission to record this. Because you're probably recording. I know you are. What is this, Troll Friday? What the fuck? God damn. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's not really gonna do anything to sit here all day and smoke weed. You get your fucking jollies off watching people sit here and get high and smoke weed.
Got your camera off?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take the camera now.
Let me see. When you're trying to write me private chats, learn how to fucking spell. God damn, what the fuck you talking about? I think you should help your life out. You can't even fucking spell. Go out and look up phonics or something to learn. Learn some grammar or something.
You still have
Yeah. Hook down phonics in the hood. God. Claim your memory usage. Okay. 9 people here, and there's like nobody talking or nothing. Yeah. 11 people here, and nobody's talking. Nobody's saying a word. Nobody's doing nothing. So that goes down. So you can record all you want. Bye. Where are you gonna record a screen? Ooh, wow. Have fun with that shit. Fucking stupid, dude. Why, I'm supposed to be scared or something? Get a fucking recording. Take your camera, shine it real bright, shine it sideways, and stick it up your candy ass, bitch. Goodbye. How about them apples? And you know what? If you want to record me, go ahead and make me more popular, dumbasses. Go ahead. I don't give a fuck. Give me all the fame and glory. Yeah, whatever. God damn. I can't believe there's actually people out there that sit here for fucking like 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, and just sit there and fucking troll everybody. Unfucking real. Doom, 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 doom. And put on some music too. Alexa, put on High Times by Monk Sticky.
High Times by Monk Sticky on Amazon Music.
Ooh. Up. In my grip. I knew it would work. That's a good idea. Brooklyn. Alexa, next song. Alexa, next song. Alexa, next song. Alexa, next song. MTV sucks. For the people that were born when MTV happened. So just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty. Please allow me to bump me. Second tall, y'all. And just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall in the stereos. I like the rhyme. I like to be funky. I'm spunky. I'm sick with this. Straight. Sometimes I get ridiculous. I'll eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Oh, yo, fat girl. Come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I'm talking fat. Look at me, I'm skinny. It never stopped me from getting busy. I'm a freak. I like the girls with the broom. I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze me. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't break me. I'm still getting in the girl pants, and I even got my own dance. People say you're Humpty, you're really funny looking. That's alright, cause I get things cooking. You stare, you glare, you constantly try to compare me, but you can't get near me. I'm giving more C, and on the floor B, all the girls, they adore me. Oh yes, ladies, I'm really being sincere, cause in the 69, my Humpty nose will tickle your rear. My nose is big. I'm not ashamed, big like a pickle. I'm still getting paid. I get laid by the ladies, you know I'm in charge. Profile living in my nose is large. I get stupid, shooting out like Cupid. I use the word that dirty nothing, like lifted. I sang on the what you like, and if you missed it, I'm the one who said just grab them in the biscuits. Also think that I like to bite. Well, yeah, I guess it's like this. I also like to write. Oh yeah, the bitch is Humpty and Chance, and I'm gonna do my dance. Come on. that's great, y'all. Look at that bass groove right here. Now I told y'all a little bit about myself. Let me tell you a little bit about this dance. It's real easy to do. Check it out. First, I'm listening to the sound like my leg breaking, shaking and twitching. Shock G, this one's for you, buddy. People say you look like it's a hell of a crack, Humpty. That's all right, because my body's in motion. It's supposed to look like a fiddle, tension. Anyone can play this game. This is my dance show. Humpty Hump's my name. Saying you got it down. You appear to be impressed. Fucking jumping. Shaking your body when it do the jump. Points a finger like a slap. Tell him step off. I'm doing the hump. Do the jazz, do the hump. Let's get stupid. Humpty Hump. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. If you're going to be recording, I'm not going to show my face then, motherfucker. So record me smoking out of a bong then. Once again, the underground is in the house. I'd like to send a shout out to the whole world for doing the Humpty dance. And to all the ladies, peace and humpiness forever. Cupid, looking like Cupid. It's Shock G, everybody. How you doing?
Hi everybody, my name is Boogie2988. I'm looking for my Mountain Dew. Where's my Mountain Dew? It used to be in the fucking goddamn microwave. Now it's not even in it no more. What the fuck? Where's my Mountain Dew? I don't want Faygo. Fuck Faygo. I want my Mountain Dew. Where the fuck is my Mountain Dew?
Do you know who I am, motherfucker? I took over his soul. I'm motherfucking Chucky, bitch, and I'm here to fucking kill you. I feel fucking alive. And now, it's time to begin my slaughter by starting with you. child's play. It's time to play, motherfucker. Chucky's back, and I'm pissed. Oh yeah. Wait till you see my new blade. It's fantastic. It has really sharpness edges on it. And when I'm gutting you, it's going to be spectacular.
Alexa, resume.
I was hoping marijuana get lifted as usual. I sit here and I smoke my weed every day because I like to get lifted. Don't you wanna smoke weed?
Alexa, stop. What up?
Hello.
What are you doing?
Come to smoke with you.
Hell yeah, cool. I was just having a little bit of a troll problem earlier.
Yeah, I saw the guy running a train on your fucking line.
This fucking dude recorded my fucking live stream and posted all over his shit.
Oh
Like,
man,
why?
he was all right full of trolling. I thought it was just a cat.
It's some dude, and I know who he is already.
Other people are assholes.
I know, they're fucking dicks. All because of Stacey. That's why. Because she was in here talking, and all her trolls came in here, started screen recording and shit.
Oh, 1 second, I forgot my cannabis drink in the other room.
Yeah.
All right, I got it. These things are awesome.
I bought a whole bunch of these so I could smoke them.
Oh, water bottles?
Yeah. I had to buy
How are one of those kits? I've seen them advertised for years, but I never bought one of those water bottle bongs.
I was at the fucking weed dispensary and I was looking, I'm like, what the fuck is it? Acrylic pipe or something? Like, what the fuck is this? And then I didn't understand. And then I looked at, they showed me the thing and it was like, you hook it up to a water bottle. I'm like, I'm buying this, dude. $5? Okay.
No, that ain't bad. It's only $5.
Yeah, I bought, the last time I bought something for weed, $5, it was a, one of those automatic where you push the button and the smoke comes out of it when you light it.
Like you can't buy shit for $5 nowadays.
Not anymore. You can't. That was all the way in 2010. I bought that fucking thing, and then it was getting. I smoked about a quarter out of the motherfucker, and then it started slowing down because all the sticky, icky and shit. I sold it to my friend for $5. Well, here, you want to buy it for $5? And once he got a hold of it, him and his friends smoked it until it broke. That thing didn't last long. I come back the next, like 3 days later. I'm like, what happened to that machine? He goes, oh, we had to throw it away. It broke on us. I was like, I couldn't
break up.
All you had to do was clean the parts.
I'm gonna break this up very carefully this time. Last time I smoked this weed yesterday, I fucking hit a seed.
Oh.
That's disgusting.
Oh man.
Nothing's worse than smoking a seed. I hate breaking up my weed seeds.
Dude, I hate that seed. That just makes me think about Reggie weed back in the day.
That's what I felt like, and this is fucking craft cannabis dispensary weed, and I'm getting a fucking seed in it.
I get seeds from my friend's weed. I'm like, okay, keep on getting them. I grew them. One is growing right now. Hopefully it grows. It's a little small right now. To try to grow the root. I put it back in the fucking soil. Now I'm letting it grow inside there.
Honestly, I won't even grow this weed. It's not even good enough.
Yeah, true.
It's something to get me by while I wait for my weed to dry.
Every time
I
I
got
try,
about,
it turns into a fucking male.
I got a fucking half-pound drying or so right now.
One of my friends brought over a plant, and that motherfucker turned into a fucking hermaphrodite. No,
Yeah,
half male, half female. Yeah. I'm like, what the
that's
fuck, dude?
that's a big reason why I don't really fuck with bag seeds either, because a lot of times their products are hermaphrodites, so which means the most likely their child's going to be a hermaphrodite.
Plus all the fucking male pollen flying around in the fucking air everywhere. When people growing male plants, I'm like, good to kill that shit, dude. Don't fucking leave your male plants live and shit. I grew one on accident. I didn't know because I'm not that really skilled with weed. I grew it
I'm really
before.
controlled
I
with the
grew
male.
about 3 times in my life.
So I use males in my
Gave me a
breeding,
male plant.
and I only get the seeds that I want. I've gotten so good over the years that it doesn't like pollinate the whole plant. It's only the seeds will be only where I tell it to be.
Well, I learned real quick. Weed is not a male weed plant. It's not a friendly plant inside your house. Oh my god, dude! There's fucking pollen everywhere in my room, dude.
I see the trolls backstage too.
Yeah, I know they got back there. Probably talking. I just click the button and that's it. I don't even read it no more.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Mrs. Alyssa, probably a tranny. So probably a dude hiding behind a woman's name. But anyways, I'll tell you what, that weed right there will make me a hell of a lot more money in my life than anything you can do in your life.
Yeah, for real.
Fucking $10 a seed.
Yeah.
That's not even counting the flower weight, fucking flower weight.
Oh,
Just in
yeah.
this last run that I'm working on right now, looking at fucking about $7,000 worth of weed just on the flower. That's not even counting the genetics that come out of it.
Yeah.
So weed is a good life decision. It fucking helps people.
Yep. Been helping me for 31 years. In about 10 minutes. We eat at 6, not fucking 4. Fuck that. That's too, man.
Better than eating some pharmaceuticals.
I'll probably eat fucking sloppy joes and potato chips.
Oh, those sound good. I haven't had them in a while.
What I do, I get high and when I make my sloppy joes, I put a piece of cheese on each one of them.
Oh, I do too. I like cheese with them.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? Oh, DT's here. What's up, man?
Figured I'd stop up for a half a second and smoke a bowl with you, show you some what's going
So
on.
you know what? You know what I just found out? You know what I just found out? One of AC trolls recorded my live stream and started posting all over his shit.
That's more notification for you, brother. More
I'm like,
notification.
go ahead if you want to do that. I'm not doing nothing but sitting here getting high.
Yeah. What's going on, Willie? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, he's being trolled on the private side and the public side.
Yeah.
No shit.
It happens. You know, fuck what they do. They can fucking stream all they want.
You know what? Just let them go. I couldn't
Yeah.
come on earlier, but I got one of them for you.
Earlier, I was getting all angry about it, and I was like, you know what? Man, fuck all that shit. Who cares?
Yep. What's going on? Everything outdoors?
Oh, fucking drama bullshit.
Yep. Cheers, cheers,
Pirate
cheers.
warriors. Everything outdoor. What are you doing, homie? What's up? Come on up here. Party time. I bought a whole thing of these. I bought all these small bottles so I can fucking smoke out of these. I got 12 of them right here. Well, this one I got to drink. I need some water.
You're muted, Frank.
Muted. You're muted.
Yeah, I was yelling at the dog.
Oh, there you go. Hey, shit. At least you muted. I yell at mine with the mic up.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, he's being a little dick right now, just barking.
I'll show
Well,
you
he's
what mine's
done now.
doing. I'll show you exactly what mine's doing.
Taking a nap.
There might be some more people here.
Looking out the door.
There he is.
I got another one on the side of me. I got 4 dogs here.
Yeah, we got 4 people here now.
Oh, you got a cheat.
Yeah, she's a fat one.
Yep.
She's a mutant. She wasn't like her sisters. Her sisters and brothers over there, they were tiny little dogs, and I picked it out because it was the biggest one. I'm like, that's the healthiest one in the batch. I wanted.
What up? Oh man, you gotta check this out, man. You got this fucking
What's
awesome
up?
What's going
Hey,
on?
tubulator,
everybody.
tubulator, dude. Look at this. Check this out. I'm gonna smoke this motherfucker on 4th of July and get fucked up so high I'm gonna be fucking floating.
Cheers, fishing.
I get put fucking 7 pre-rolls in this motherfucker and smoke them at the same time. I saw it at the fucking smoke shop. They were like $25. I was like, mine. I'm doing it. I'm gonna get high with this fucker. I want to make a video with it
You're a
where I'm gonna
madman.
smoke 1 pre-roll, then I'm gonna try 2, then 3, 4, and then 5 and 7.
Damn, dude.
It's pretty. In August, I'm getting.
Oh shit.
In August, I should have like a QP pretty soon. So
Are you growing it yourself?
no, I get it from homies.
Gotcha.
I get deals. A lick.
So what's the weather like up there in the fine state of Pennsylvania today? Excuse me, Commonwealth.
Dude, it's now the rainforest.
Yeah.
That's all we get is rain, rain, rain. Rain, rain, and more
They
rain.
have it. All it's probably all the Chicago rain that came over here and fucked us up.
Yep.
This spring has been
Goddamn.
ridiculous.
The guy at the freaking
Yeah,
pet shop gave us this book for free, dude. Check it out, dude. It's full of filters.
Oh, hell yeah.
A whole bucket of tips, dude. He's like, here, have it. I'm like, hell yeah.
Damn straight. I buy mine.
420 plus 60 extra, it says.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we
go
usually get 'em.
fishing. I'm gonna go fishing with my cousin.
Dude, we haven't been fishing since April, dude. All the rivers and creeks are flooded, dude. It's nuts. I have never had a worse fishing season. And what'll happen is the water will stay high, and we'll start getting into June, and then the water temperature will get too hot, and you won't be able to fish anymore without killing the fish.
You can see my rod and reels right there.
all the time.
We've been down here for 12 years now, and I haven't touched them.
Jeez.
Been a good trout year.
Stay down there. It's just they stay underwater. They don't go up top no more.
My rods and fly rods and reels and jackets and vests and waders and boots never come out of my truck. They're in there all year long.
I hooked up to a fucking salmon this year. Fucker was so big he broke my braided spider wire.
Oh shit!
Spider wire.
Wow.
Broke spider wire. That's some
Crazy.
Holy
that's
cow.
crazy.
Yeah, he was a bastard.
Dude, you guys
guess
know a
so,
little
you
bit
break
of
that
that,
shit.
right? I tie all my, like, I have a YouTube channel called Everything Outdoors, and I've been tying for years, man. Since fucking, I think, what is it, 43 years I've been fly fishing and tying.
Mm-hmm.
So I tie these nymphs, if you know what that is, on a 2X heavy, 2X long hook. So, you know, it should catch monsters. And she hooked into a fish that straightened that out like a torpedo, man, or like a fucking spear. Nothing should. Salmon shouldn't even do that shit.
That sounds like a catfish. Catfish do that.
No, dude, not in early spring up in the water, into spring-fed waters. It's too cold for catfish up there. You won't find a catfish. You might find like
What's
mud
up,
catties.
Willie?
They're like little teeny
Deserts.
catfish are like this big. That's all we get up there is mud cats. Water's too cold. They lay
Do you
down.
get ling or bullfin?
No. No bowfin. I wish, dude. They're supposed to be good eating fish, man. You ever eat a bowfin?
I'm not really a fan of them.
Rockfish, striper, make me a happy camper.
Stripers, right, dude? Them big pink fish fillets. You know what's
I
weird?
can't have salmon. If you're
I
gonna
don't
eat
eat
pink
fish.
salmon, I can't eat pink
You don't
salmon.
eat
I'm allergic to it.
I don't eat trout.
Oh, okay.
And one of the reasons I tell everybody is if Pittsburgh Steelers played the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl, and when the Pittsburgh Steelers got done beating the Cowboys, they killed them. There won't
Good.
be very many Super Bowl games in the
Fuck
future, would it?
anyways.
If every time you go out and catch a trout, you kill it, you're never going to get to play that trout again. You know what I'm saying?
I'm fucking hungry. I'm eating his ass.
Release, brother. Catch and release.
Dude, it's so funny, though. Like, all fly fish and put catfish back, 40-some fish a day. I'll put them back and then go to the bar and eat a haddock sandwich.
Actually, you know what? For football, there's 2 more months left.
I don't mind. You're just throwing dinner back for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I don't care if you
Gonna
keep them.
be-
I just don't. It's the whole cleaning and nasty to me. And fish stink, and then they linger in your house when you cook them in your house. It like takes forever.
Oh
to get
yeah,
them.
man. Ooh-wee.
Yeah,
You
no, I'm
cook it on your grill. Your grill smells like fish all the time. You cook it.
Yeah, dude. I gotta have somebody else cook their house. I'll go get it at a
You're like,
restaurant. You know what I'm
goddamn, it
saying?
smells like goddamn fucking.
We got stray cats. Do you know what happens if I put fish heads out in my garbage?
We get fresh cod. Fresh. Let me rephrase that. Fresh frozen cod from our grocery store,
Hell
That's
yeah.
good fish. Yeah.
and they'll fry it up for us. Deep fry it,
That's cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
and I'll go buy 3 pounds of it. We'll sit here and eat on it for 2 days.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Good. Put
There's
some
that you know that?
lemon on there with some
Fried
butter,
fish.
Really?
Uh-huh.
a bit of breadcrumbs.
Yeah, our grocery store does it now too. We haven't
Which
tried
what
it
do you guys have up there now?
What's that?
What grocery stores do you have up there now?
We have Wise's
But that's only
and
Pennsylvania.
Giant.
Giant. I'm trying to think of something with Walmart. You don't have Walmart.
At Walmart.
Yeah.
I know Pathmark used to be up in Pennsylvania. Pathmark used to be, and they ended up closing down.
Huh. Yeah, like everybody talks about, well, we're going to have a food shortage and all this and that. Well, all of our grocery stores have in-house butchers. So they buy the cow right from our local farm, and then they take it in there, butcher it, and lay it out, and that's what you buy. We don't buy any packaged meat here hardly anywhere.
Fucking
Walmart.
Cookie Monster sucks.
There ain't no food shortage. I could go out there and catch enough food to live every single day.
Or shoot that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
TV sucks.
That bird, dude. We first met, she got a box of shells. There's 3 shells missing from that box of shells. Guess how many deer she killed? She don't miss, dude. She's badass.
Boom, 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 boom in a row.
Dude, she don't miss. I wouldn't want her shooting at me. I'd rather have me shooting at you than that.
Yeah, he always gives him a warning shot first.
Yeah, I always give him a warning shot first. I figure it's only fair for the
I
deer.
didn't give no.
Is that what you're calling the first miss?
Yeah.
Yeah, unless it's archery season, then I don't give them a warning shot.
All I did was pull that trigger on that fucking crossbow and went wow, wow, and then fucking went right through a turkey head.
And you really go.
I'll show you, dude. Hold on, hold on.
Hang on.
Holy fuck, dude!
Oh wait,
That fucking turkey wasn't talking shit no more.
Yeah, do not take my bird outside. Do not.
That's what's happening tonight.
Nice. Nice.
This is this year's
Hi,
archery.
James.
This is this year's archery season.
Oh, nice.
It was even first day, first morning, barely enough light to see. I decked it, man. 60 yards right through the heart, man. It didn't go anywhere. It's a big boy.
I saw some. One day I was riding my bike through the forest path, and I looked at I saw a deer, and the fucking base on it looked like a fucking zombie, dude. I was like, get the fuck out of here! They got that zombie fucking disease. So I fucking started going faster and faster and faster.
Mange or whatever.
No, it's chronic wasting disease.
Oh yeah, dude.
Fuck that is, dude. That deer was looking at me like, yeah, I'm gonna eat you and shit. Like, what the fuck?
People are like, they'll take their deer, lay it down on the belly, and cut all the good parts out and leave the backbone and everything lay in the woods. That's what they recommend you do because it's in the spine and everything. So what happens? Humans don't get it, but we eat the food and then we pee. And when you pee outside, then another animal comes and eats that grass. They get it. So that's yeah. Humans don't get it or have any symptoms of it. But if we get it in our bodies and we pee it out, and another animal eats it, they get it. And what the wild thing is the farmers will get it in their cows, and the cows will just spread it and kill the whole herd. It's
my.
Yeah, it's crazy here. They don't no other animal, no deer or any other animals from another state. It's wild, man. You get like huge fines if you get caught shipping your deer out of state or whatever.
That deer was from Illinois. What? Mm-hmm.
Like, have you guys heard of the Leonard moth? You guys got the
Leonard
Leonard
moth?
Fucking evil.
Yeah.
That's making it way across the U.S. and it destroys everything. It's
Yeah, they're over here bad.
Yeah, dude, we have them outside my job. Like, you just go out and they're all over the place. All over outside the job. I work in a brickyard making brick, and they're just all over the place in the yard, brickyard.
How are you making out with that?
I'm trying to roll a joint.
I know
That sounds like hard work working
you
in
get
a brickyard.
sidetracked. I'm just looking for the
It's
joint.
easier
Sorry.
than for 30 years I laid the brick. I was a mason. And it's a lot easier than that. Making them is a lot easier than laying them all day long.
I bet.
That was rough. I can't do it anymore. My back's shot. And I just got tendonitis. My tendons are shot from snapping a trial like this for 30 years.
Yep.
They're shot. So.
Oh, they're socks. Is that what they are? Oh, yeah,
Seinfeld. That's right. You have a picture of Kramer or something, don't you? Is it? Yeah, I thought so. Dude, I'd want to have like a picture of Soup Nazi, dude.
Yes.
Two weeks.
2 years.
Oh shit.
Why can't we hear you, Juggalo? Oh.
Nope. You self-muted yourself. Nope.
Yeah, dude, can't hear you.
Sing us a song. Nope. Now unmute. Your mute button just came up, so we definitely know you're on mute. There you go. Say something. You have to say something.
Oh, keep unplugging it.
Still nothing. Try refreshing.
You're gonna have to talk to us the rest of the night in sign language.
I respect it.
Hey, I know sign.
I did when I don't remember any of it because I had a deaf friend when I was growing up.
I
And
had 3. Yep, I had
Dude,
3 deaf friends.
But
I
wasn't it
forgot
so
who
cool when they
was.
were like far away and you could talk to them? I could hear you like a football field away. You could just go.
He'll be back in a second. He's just rebooting.
Yeah.
Joint. You were rolling a joint. Not you got a dab though. You can do your dab if you want.
Holy cow! I keep talking and
He says
I do
I
not like that dispensary weed.
Yeah, you said that yesterday.
I just don't like it. Where's my weed?
I don't know. Some of the dispensary weed is some of the prettiest, most dank, stinky weed I've ever had in my life. But
Never
that
got a good dispensary weed I like.
really, wow.
where are you at, Frank?
New York. I've tried a ton of them. I just don't like them.
Yeah.
Now is New
I've
York?
tried other states too. I just never had one.
Is New
Kind
York
of
like?
hard to compete with good homegrown. I've been smoking homegrown my whole life, so I know what real good weed tastes like.
Right.
Shit.
No, he's still
Everything I've got, I've bought. And I bought it, black market. It's an illegal state, illegal recreational state down here.
I've always bought outside grow. People they grow it in the mountains here. We're like maybe if you go that way, maybe a mile. You're in the middle of the wilderness mountains, dude. For miles and miles. It goes all
the
the way
Appalachian
up
Trail.
Yep, it goes all the way up to New York and all the way down to Virginia. That's the Appalachian Trail right up the road here.
Yep.
I have a fish video. I want to make it short. I have her fly fishing on the Appalachian Trail, like the bridge, right under the bridge underneath the Appalachian Trail.
If seeds were as prevalent free, I said if seeds were as prevalent and as free in the bag as you could get, I'd love to get some seeds so I can plant them out in one of the preserves out here. Just off the path, let it do its thing.
I'd love to be able to grow anywhere.
And hope nobody finds it.
Yeah. That's why when I grew outlaw, I always grew inside because I had so many plants get robbed. They would be right around picket season. You're like, oh, you go out, look at them. Okay, I'm going to go pick them tomorrow in the ball.
So I make a lot of jungles possible, DT. I can't do it this year because I've already hooked out all my seeds, but next year I can definitely hook you up. And once I make my next batch of seeds, pretty much.
I would love it. I would love it. What I'm saying, the reason why I'm saying that, it's an illegal state, dude. I live on an acre of property. I'd be terrified somebody would find it. And dude, it would just absolutely break my heart to have to go to jail. I'm too pretty for jail.
It's not worth it. That's the thing. So the seeds are $1 million. You can get fucking dime a dozen. I breed plants over here. That's what I do. And I throw out weeds all the time. They get taken. People find them. I don't give a fuck about them. I put them there. They need a plant. Fucking take it. I don't even care about the outside. The outside, I'm just fucking around.
Leave a plant, take a plant. Hey, there you go.
We have that here with the flies. Most of your fly fishing creeks, you have little boxes with flies in it, and you put one of your flies out of your fly box there. You can take a fly out of the fly box here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then they have they also have little bag things so you don't put any litter around the fly fishing creeks and stuff.
Did your headset give up the ghost, Juggalo? It froze up, brother man.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, you ever really want to grow a jungle? I make fucking tons of seeds.
Oh, I'd love to grow a jungle. I'd love to have plants that are 8 foot tall, having to walk through them and spread them.
I got a 1,000-watt inside grow room, but I'm growing tomatoes and peppers.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Because I figure I might as well learn now Pennsylvania
Right.
keeps trying to pass it with your medical card, you know, but it keeps getting shut down. So,
Well, our
Growing
president.
things is illegal. I never cared about any of that shit. I still don't even fucking follow plant count or any of that.
Right.
yeah.
I thought about an indoor grow. I'd love to put a little 4x4 underneath this workbench that I've got here. But I've got too many people that come in and out of this house that are loose lips sink ships. Let's just put it that way.
Hey, dude, there's something to say, right?
Yep.
How old are we and how old's Frank? Because at his age, I was growing inside too. I had a big grow room. It's like when I was younger, I didn't give a shit. And then when I got older, I'm like, which doesn't make any sense. I have less time to live. You don't think I would rather go to jail now than when I was 21?
No, I'm like, fuck. I'm
Holy
35.
shit.
Not as young as like a lot of people think. I'm 35.
Dude,
I've
30,
been doing this for like 20 years since I was a kid.
Definitely cool. So how many plants you got growing now?
We'll go in there and harass them.
Oh, absolutely. Juggalo, bring Frank up big if you can.
Let me find the light. They're sleeping right now.
Oh, don't wake them.
Ah, they're fine. I got solid genetics. So
Oh, hell yeah.
Damn.
Nice.
they're all mutants I created. They're all my duckfoot hybrids. They're with like freak show and all kinds of different mutations. So they're not like, I don't grow normal weed. They grow a lot bigger. But no, this is so most of them are pro mix, so just pro mix, so I can control the nutrients. I actually fucking use the cheapest of the cheap. I go with Miracle Grow for the first couple weeks, and then I got a PK booster that I use for finishing.
Mm-hmm.
But so most of these are pro mix. I ran out of my bale pro mix. There was no pro mix in town, so the black totes, those ones are Miracle Grow. Not my favorite soil. Ended up burning them a little bit. Got a little bit of problems out of them. But use what I gotta do. Fucking use.
Full. They look full of nug.
Yeah, they're actually like 20 days delayed. Typically, I'd be harvesting them right now, and then they'd be finishing up, but they're just not. This genetics, they lost like 20 days because of probably the last male I picked, because all the females seem to be. I crossed with multiple females, so these ones are my donkey dick phenotype. This one was my fast bud phenotype. That's another fast bud phenotype, and then these were other types of phenos out of them, and then this pot is actually F2s. So these were my previous generation. I was finishing up my F2s, and when I harvest one out, I'd cut it out and I'd put another plant in its place. I just harvested a bunch. I got some fucking big old donkey dicks, like fucking. I got one bud out there the size of a fucking football.
You showed one last night on Basements, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing one that was, like you said, softball size.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I cut those out of here, and then so I don't know. There's probably like 40 plants here.
Wow.
And how many watts of light?
This is a 800 watt light right here, but I can only run it at 70%. I don't have enough CO2 input to match it. I found my max limit of nutrients and light to where I can max it out, so I can only run it at 70.
And you're not running CO2?
No, this is just fresh air intake, or this right now I'm blowing out because it's hot. It's starting to become summer, so I'm blowing out. So usually I take from that during the winter, I take from the outside, blow inside, but during the summer, I take from the inside and blow outside.
Wow.
Right on.
That is awesome.
And you leave the lights on during the summer. The lights are on that night, right?
Yeah. or no, during the summer I run during the day. Actually, it sounds counterintuitive, but it actually makes more sense. So during the winter you want to run at night because it's colder at nighttime, so you hit your peak times, so that will bring the heat up in the grow room. In the summer you want to dump out all the heat at the hottest point of the day.
Huh.
See, it would be exact opposite for me down here. I'd have to run it at night because it's hot and humid. Hot and humid.
My lights are on during the days just so I can take my plants outside and plant them once they're big enough.
Show them off a little bit. Take them for a walk.
No, I take the plants, grow them inside, and then take them outside instead of buying plants. I grow them from seed inside, and then once they're so big, I take them out instead of buying them from a greenhouse or whatever have you.
Gentlemen, I got to drop down. Dinner's ready. Nice seeing you guys. Frank, take care. And both of y'all's names escape me.
Don and Tracy.
Don and Tracy. There you go. We love you guys. Juggalo, I'll talk to you a little later, brother. Thanks for having me.
Nice to see you. We'll catch you again next time.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, later.
But they've never had a day of veg either. I don't veg my plants. I just grow them.
Right on.
Yeah, I have a grow light, like I said, for inside, but it has a switch. I don't know how that works, if it's just a crappy light or whatever, but it has a switch from veg state to bud state or whatever. There's a switch on it. It adds a different color light spectrum. So I don't know what that's all about.
Older tech. They used to have the older tech used to have the reds and blues mixed to separate, and now it's just like they make full spectrum lights.
So you should just turn them. I should have it on all the light spectrum right now.
So in the for the you're growing vegetables, right? So
yeah.
You just keep the bloom on all the time because you're going to be wanting to make your tomatoes, your peppers, whatever. So you're going to want to influence the bloom, yeah.
All right, thanks, bro. Because I didn't know that. I was wondering.
The blue is only for when you first start your plants out. You hit it with just the blue lights.
All right.
Make them a little more stretchy. Well, they'll grow a little different, but the full spectrum will work better.
Right on. Like I said, I never grew inside. I just bought from people that grew inside. Like I see a lot of people growing in like I don't know if it's not necessarily dirt, but all the growers I used to see back in the day all grew in like PVC pipe, and they had little cups in the PVC pipe, and all their fluids went through that PVC pipe into a holding tank. Holding tank recirculated at the top of the PVC pipe, and
that was the old school hydro.
Yeah, that was back. It was back in the day, dude. That's been 15 years.
Those are the type of guys I learned from growing from. They don't veg their plants or anything, so they fill those up, they make the clones, and then they just drop them in those PVC pipes and they flower them. So you don't need, and it just turns out to a bunch of big solid buds.
Right. Yep, exactly. That's how they did it. Yep. Yeah, like dude, back in the day, they like have a contest with High Times magazine, and like they grow in something. Like they had one where you could grow in a shot glass, and then you could see like setups where people had like little hydroponic feeding systems into the shot glasses, and they grow these buds in those shot glass, a plant in a shot glass, or a trophy. Or you ever see any of them, dude? Back in the day, they do these little grows challenges and shit.
I didn't even fuck around with some of them. I played with them, like the bonsais and shit like that. I grew a weed plant, had it around for a couple years. And I planted it on a crystal, and it was just growing in fish rocks.
Right on. Yeah, you don't see any of that old style hydroponics anymore. So they just went away. You learned more.
Oh, actually, you do still see it. Like there's Lost Arts. You probably recognize him from around. Check out his channel. He actually just harvested exact setup you're talking about with the PVC pipe straight to flower. Beautiful harvest.
A lot of people that grew outside here always grew mother plants because they didn't want to water a male all summer long to find out. You know what I mean? So they'd always mother their plants, so they would only plant females outside. So there was no way they were watering the male all summer long. But you never
Yeah.
know, man. It takes what? It takes a freaking. It could be 100 yards away. You could have a male, and you could still get seeds.
So you just start out a bunch of. What you do is you start them all ahead of time, like, and then you get them all to sex, and then right as they start sexing, you throw them outside. You throw them out, and they'll revenge back out.
Stop them back out in more daylight, right?
Yeah. Unless they're autoflower, and then they'll just keep flowering.
That's amazing to me, dude. Elderflower just amazes the shit out of me. That's what Pennsylvania people that go outside should always autoflower. Since our growth season is really short in PA. You know what I mean?
They have their advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah. Well, you can't clone, which I guess you really
You
wouldn't.
clone them. You can do whatever you want to them. So all those plants in there are all fucking autoflower hybrids. You can do whatever you want to autoflowers.
Really?
Yeah, you just got to be good enough with the plant. It's just a plant.
Yeah. You know what an old grower told me? This old man, we call him Tommy Two Buses. He always had 2 Volkswagen buses. If one broke down, he'd buy a new one. And he used to grow these all these hydro, like I said, in the PVC pipes.
The thing is, like, it's just not sufficient to fuck around with the autoflower unless you got like a killer phenotype, because sometimes they can linger around for like, it might take like a fucking 2 months to get it to come back to life.
Oh, I forgot what my point was. Tommy Two Buses one time told me, he said, look, when you grow weed, you're growing weeds, man. How hard is it to grow weeds? He used to say. Anybody can grow a weed, man.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about it.
That's what he used to say. He said, it's a weed. What's the problem? You can't grow weed? Used to crack me up, dude.
Well, the most important part is the fucking finish, the getting that dry perfect in the cure, and make sure you pull it when it fades.
Dude, we've got some growers, like local growers. We bought their shit, and I had to bring it home, put it in a mason jar, and freaking burp the jar, and wait a while for a couple days to get that. I forget what they call that.
Chlorophyll taste.
Yep, dude. Yep.
So I don't really get that from my weed.
I've got growers that still didn't cure it right, and it still had that taste in it, and I had to cure it for them, you know.
Yeah, my weed is like it stinks so bad you could grab a piece of it wet, pack it up in your pipe. The only problem is it won't burn very good because it's wet, but it'll still taste fucking dank. You won't taste any of that chlorophyll and shit.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's people, yeah. Like they also said, what was it? Is it
believable?
I mean, you know this. Is it supposed to be like?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
There
What's
you
up?
go, dude. I think we can hear you.
You're finally back.
Nice.
Yeah, they just don't got good genetics. Good genetics are hard to find. They've washed them all out. People got scared during Prohibition and they stopped growing dank weed. They grew more stealthy weed.
That shit was not to be played with, though, bro. I grew up in the 80s, dude. That shit was not playing, dude. In the 80s, when Ronald Reagan was in there, dude, it was serious, man. They were like, you know what the biggest thing was they would tell you back in the 80s? Is we had the AIDS scare, you know what I'm saying? Big AIDS scare, right? Started killing them.
Oh.
So what they would say is, if you smoke pot, you'll not know what you're doing, and you'll sleep with somebody and catch AIDS. So don't smoke pot. And that kind of shit. It was nuts, dude, how bad. And they would say stupid, crazy bullshit, dude. It was so crazy. And I think
it didn't really fuck much up here. Fuck it up here. Everybody still grew weed, like, as far as I knew.
Yeah, everybody out here in the country still grew outside, and everybody knew it was a joke, you know? Our bathrooms in the 80s smelled more like pot than they did cigarettes. But even amongst all that, but everybody knew it was a joke, you know, but they were serious about it. They put people in jail for like couple years for like a quarter of weed and shit. You know?
Oh, I know. They put my dad in jail over a fucking plant that he gave away to somebody. And the guy fucking got pulled over on the way home and he snitched on my dad. Put my dad in jail over growing it.
Dude, they probably weighed the dirt and everything, didn't they? Assholes. That's what they'll do. They'll pull the plant out, weigh dirt and everything, roots.
No, it was a full plant. My dad fucking shucked it, picked it up and took all the leaves off. It had it all hanging up. He just didn't like the fucking weed, so he gave it to the guy.
That's fucked up, dude.
He got caught on the way home and he snitched on my dad. And my dad was fucking terrified to grow weed after that.
I bet.
They fucking put him in jail over a fucking plant that by hearsay.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, well, was that the 80s?
No, that was early 2000.
Really?
It's still fucking going on like that,
Can you
man.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
It's only recent years that the fucking weed shit started really changing over here.
That's good.
Yeah, dude, it's not been very long here either, dude. I thought Pennsylvania would be the last state in the whole freaking world that would legalize it. You know? One we have, with a like Bible Belt area in the Commonwealth. So, like right now, dude, is decriminalized in Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, but not right here because we're a Commonwealth. Rules don't go through the whole state; they go from county to county or whatever have you. So, like, yeah, the county of Pittsburgh and Philly are in. They both decriminalized it. You can have like up to an ounce with no penalties. But if you get caught with an ounce right here where we're at, you're going to jail, baby. Unless you have your card. And then it has to be like this. That's how it has to be. If you get pulled, if you have it, if they come into your house and you're smoking, it has to be in a jar with your label on it, the dispensary, all that. You can't take it out and put it in like a fuel capsule or whatever. It has to stay in that container. So here's one like it has to stay in the containers. It's crazy the rules here.
The dabs, they all have to stay in containers.
You got to overgrow the town. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
So that's how a lot of the legal states beat it. They didn't fucking. It's not because they weren't in the laws. Fucking all those illegal people. We just grew a fuck ton of weed and said we didn't give a fuck anyway.
Yeah, dude. We have in the state of Pennsylvania, we have the way that all the world could really be free. I'm telling you, we have the answer here in Pennsylvania. Nowhere else has it. We call them the Amish. Look up the Amish. They don't pay fucking taxes because they said, we're not paying fucking taxes. They don't pay taxes. They said, we're not buying a fucking driver's license. They don't have to have a driver's license. Just because they said, we're not going to do it. You can't make us.
Yeah, they're over here too.
Dude, they do what the hell they want here. Trust me. They're everywhere. We have buggies. I can't go from here to my store half a mile away without seeing a buggy. They're everywhere here. And
What was that about?
It's nuts. Look up how the Amish just said, fuck you to the world. They ain't paying nothing, man. Sorry, I'm swearing, Juggalo. I might get in trouble.
No, they ain't the only one that got plans like that. There's tons of groups.
They're the ones that's I'm telling you, they buy all the farms here. And they don't split up the land. They don't make, housing developments. Dude, it's amazing.
Who actually owns all the farmers? Chinese. And America is owned by China.
Not here.
The whole country is.
Nope. Amish
won't sell. You wouldn't believe how much land they own.
Dude, Amish own everything here in PA. It's not owned by the Amish. It was in a farmer's family for years, dude. They own everything. I'm telling you, they own everything in PA. Amish buy everything. Everything. Dude, it goes up for sale because they don't buy insurance. All that's through the church. Like your health insurance, they don't believe in health insurance. They don't pay for health insurance. They don't believe in car insurance. So what happens is, if you get sick and go to the hospital, the whole church pitches in and pays for your hospital bill. That's why they live within themselves. They don't rely on any, they have their own doctors, everything. They don't rely on anything outside. They're like their own community. You know, the whole world could go to hell, and they wouldn't care. They grow their own, they butcher their own deer. You know, everything's all self. It's really cool how to watch the Amish and how they, you know, they don't believe in electricity. So if you shut off electricity, they don't care. They've been living in candle lights all their lives. It's wild. Wild people.
I care about electricity and shit.
Yeah, dude. That's one thing. Yeah. Don't run the AC as much as you have, unless you have to. Yeah. Amen to that, bro.
Could you imagine those guys trying to keep their weed plant alive in the 1800s under a candlelight and an open fire?
Yeah, dude, you're right. Dude, well, look, dude, check this out. I got one for you. Did you ever hear of the Pagans? The Pagans are a motorcycle gang, right? They're all over PA, right? They got caught a couple years ago. They were selling the Amish. They were giving the Amish cocaine and trading the Amish for weed. So the Amish were giving the motorcycle gang weed, and the motorcycle gang were giving these Amish cocaine.
Hey.
No wonder they can make a barn in one day, dude. They're fucking, let's build a barn, man. And that's no joke, dude. Like there'll be a flat piece of ground, and then one day they'll build a whole barn.
Oh yeah.
A whole barn, dude. One day. It's insane, dude. Yeah, we should all learn from the Amish and just say no. We don't give a shit, dude. Like you said, dude, it was normal, and all us growing, whether we wanted to or not, they had to do something. We grew too much weed. Good luck with the war on drugs. How'd you make out?
That's exactly how we beat it. We just fucking outgrew
Exactly
it.
how we be, yeah. And groups like Normal, you know Normal is, right? Of course. Yeah, dude.
I just took over with weed. That was simple, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't like the world, so I helped change it.
That's it, dude. So, dude, they gave us out these bumper stickers. And it went out. Everybody put those notes in the lockers of everybody in high school. Collect as many Just Say No stickers as you can. So we gave them to these people. We don't know why. You know, all these students got together and gave them all these stickers.
Right
They
on.
went into the bathroom and literally wallpapered the bathroom. Now, you know how like a bumper sticker is. That sticker can stick. And once it's there, you have to scrape that shit off the razor blade. They literally wallpapered the whole inside of all the bathrooms with them stickers.
Oh shit.
Yep. In protest to that Just Say No shit. That was 88.
Yeah, one fucking plant, you give it to everybody. Everybody's growing weed. You know,
Yeah.
fucking next thing you know, everybody's got a plant in their front yard. Kind of makes a statement that, what are you going to do? Throw everybody in jail?
Yeah. Dude, well, dude, I've been going to Hippie Fest. Dude, I don't even know. 20-some years, dude, where they have gatherings. And they'll put a fence up and everybody thousands of people are in there getting high. And you don't see cops coming into them for like the 3-day festivals. Because what are they going to do? Come in and arrest a couple thousand people? No. So what are they going to do?
No, they can't.
Yeah. So they really don't have no, you know, it's its own little community. It's just for 3 days and no cops come in because they can't arrest that many people. And everybody just walks around with pipes and joints and hangs out. It's like, because they
Fucking
can't do
mushrooms, acid, you name it. I know how it goes.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the cops know it's there. I mean, duh. They know this festival's going on, you know?
Right.
Just because everybody's like, fuck you. What are you going to do? Arrest us?
Right.
So you're right, you know? Prime example.
Yeah.
And what's wild about all the hippies when they follow the dead is they would literally take all the money and travel around with it. So, like, I would go to Frank and I'd buy a grilled cheese off Frank. Frank would come to me later and buy an eighth off me with the money he learned from my grilled cheese or at everybody else's. and then all that money would just travel with the community to the next show, and the next show, and the next show, and it would just circle like that, you know, as its own community.
Right.
What happened was they outlawed the nitrous vendors because the nitrous vendors would come in and sell nitrous at $5 a balloon, and they were locals, and they take all the money out of the community. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then so they got rid of them because they didn't want to take that money out of the traveling community. So like as soon as you hear that fire up of a nitrous tank, gone, man. They be on that shit.
Yeah, I grow weed. My neighbors grow weed. The next guy grows weed. The next guy across that, you know, all of us. Everybody's got a fucking weed plant in their front yard. You're not supposed to. We still do it regardless. Like, what are they going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
There's so many of us.
And dude, really, does a cop in any town, anywhere? Well, maybe, I don't know, Alabama or something. I don't know. Some places, I'm sure there's a place in the United States where they really do. But I don't think cops really give a fuck about that shit anymore. You know, we have fentanyl, man. That's what you need to worry about now. You know, shit that actually kills people or whatever, you know?
Right.
Not, you know, a plant, you know? Oh, there's even states that are legalizing mushrooms because it helps benefit people, you know?
Fucking mass-produced clones. That's what I did.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I gave away so many fucking weed plants.
Dude, now, do they sell clones at your dispensary?
Yeah, they're ugly as fuck. I was just looking at them yesterday. They're all fucking wilted and ugly, and they're sad. I could make them live, but they're sad.
What flower did I grow? Just gave you a bomb. I can't forget the name of the flower.
Oh, marigold.
I grew marigolds. I never seen marigolds that bushy and that beautiful, you know, because I took them in and I, you know, fertilized them and everything, grew them inside lights, you know, right amount of daylight and everything. And I never seen them that healthy, a flower that healthy. So there's something to be said about babying them and loving them, you know, inside, you know what I mean?
I don't baby them or anything. I fucking treat those things like shit.
To them things, dude.
Yeah, I don't do shit to them. Fucking throw some water at them every few days. Be like, okay, it's time to drink.
Like you said, we said earlier, they're weeds, right?
Tomorrow's watering day.
How often?
About every 3 days.
About every 3 days. See, dude, that's stuff I can keep in my mind, you know. And I can use for anything you grow inside.
It's a little slower when you first start out. It's about 5 days or so when you first start out. They don't drink so fast, and then it turns into like every 3 days. And then at the very end, they slow back down. It'll be back down to like 5 days once they start yellowing and they fade.
I just wondered why my pepper plant isn't doing that great, and now I know why. You know why? Because I didn't turn the bloom on and it's blooming flowers. Because he just said about putting the bloom on all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought about it. It's blooming flowers, and I didn't turn the bloom light on.
Well, the blue light by itself will grow deformities, and the red light by itself will grow deformities. So if you have them both on, they grow more.
Dude, I'm going to go turn them on tonight after.
Down there, whatever the female
they grow.
Yeah, me and my mom. I see it. Yeah.
Oh, it's showing.
The banana.
Anybody hear me out there?
Yeah, we hear you.
Baseball team.
What are you doing? Watching TV, Juggalo?
Juggalo, you need to go get yourself a directional mic. Yeah, right here, dude.
Directional mic.
Shotgun directional mic. Right? The whole time I've been live tonight, I've been listening to Elton John and all. You can't hear it because it only picks up mic this way. For you to hear the TV, I have to turn it down. It only picks up sound one way. It's called directional. A lot of people use the really professional like Shure mics and all that.
Oh
The
yeah.
only thing is they pick up 360. So if you have your TV up, you can't hear your TV. I can blare my TV and you can barely hear it. Like, dude, we'll go live and I'll put music on, non-copyrighted music in the background, and it's blaring me and her out.
Nobody
People are like, "Oh, I can't hear it," and I'm like, "No, I'm not turning it up loud." Yeah.
I was just shocked because I thought it was in a couple days. I didn't really even want to them.
I wonder what my many notifications are.
In the middle of something, I can't. I hate it. In the middle of texting? In the middle of texting?
See, they kind of like your background.
And usually that's texting. And you can hold a conversation with you, they're funny. Like, hold on, what is it? No, am I not right? If you told me, if you told me what I was texting, then of course I would do it. I
mean, we had a conversation, an actual back and forth conversation about it. I'm sure you were having your own things.
Sonny, there's another bad thing about it is you can't hear Sunshine, can you?
Hello?
Hello.
Sunshine. You want me to bring her up? Here, I'll bring her up, dude. All right, here.
Sunshine.
Where's my phone?
I don't know. Right there.
Brad, you know who Sunshine is?
Your bird?
Yeah.
You ever see his bird?
Yeah, he's got multiple birds.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, this.
Hello.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear her say hello?
Hello.
She just said hello. Because as soon as you touch your phone, as soon as you got your cell phone in your hand, she starts saying hello. I don't know if I'll get her to say it again. Well, there's maybe. All right, Juggalo, I got to find you. I'm sure she's subscribed to you. I hope she is. If not, we got to make her subscribe to you, huh?
Yeah, subscribe to me, Sunshine.
Yeah. Oh, maybe not. All right, let's look it up.
Which one of these is your? I don't know, but
No, I don't think she is.
Wow.
you need to make friends. I was here too when I was a kid. You might not believe me right now.
Oh no, I have to be a Juggalo.
Only if I wanted was to
I gotta
find
put the madness in there, dude. Oh, give me a second, bud. There she said it again.
Hang on, Sunshine.
We didn't talk like that when I bring you up on camera.
No.
Dude, all I get is pictures of Juggalos from ICP. That's all I get.
You gotta put Juggalo, Straight Line, Madness.
Oh, that might.
I think you can just search cannabis too.
Dude, she's
And
going
go to
nuts.
live.
I hope you say this,
And
man.
Juggalo, Madness, Cannabis, and Video Games.
You're silly.
Cannabis. All right, I'll try that.
Yeah, just type the word cannabis and then click the filter and search live. It should be right there. Somewhere's in the lives.
Or just put
There
Juggalo,
you are,
Madness,
brother.
Cannabis.
There you
Yeah.
All right, now
It's a picture of a weed, a pot leaf with my
Right
face in
here.
it.
I think. Look, it's even a picture of us in it. Me and her. Whoa. All right, I gotta go find the link. All right, brother. Here we go. I hope you talk like you just did. Holy cow.
Oh, yeah. Holly, you want a cracker?
Tickets available now. 72-hour odor protection with just 6 ingredients isn't a myth.
There we go. Hey, Sunshine. Hi.
Are you gonna say hello?
Say hi, Sunshine.
Whoa, that's a pretty big hole. How can I help?
Hi, sunshine.
Easier than it looks. Captain America Brave New World. I'm rolling it. He's now streaming on Disney Plus. Wait for it.
You're muted. Sunshine is muted.
Yeah, because you tell him when you get an echo.
Yeah, he doesn't want you to hear the echo from the stereo. But she can still hear you guys.
Hello.
They both have 2 kids, and where do we go?
Hi, sunshine. Hey.
There's grease in every crevice in this kitchen. Look at the flat top. It just builds up and gets worse.
Say hello.
There you are.
Hello.
Hey. Hey. Hey, sunshine.
Veggie prep steak. But what are they? Okay, so that knife is not cooking.
She says, I'm out.
I'm going to play. Fuck this thing over here. I watch videos of parrots and all that stuff.
Do you?
It's funny. Got these one bird that dance. They start singing la 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 la.
Dude, we were fucking wrecked on Saturday night. We rashed Juggalo. I'm talking fucked up, dude. We were both drunk as hell and high as a million kites, dude. Sitting around on a Saturday night, and she's going through Facebook, and she goes, "You will not fucking believe what came up on Facebook Marketplace." Right? And so she showed me the post of the bird. I'm like, that's not a macaw. That's not a blue and gold macaw. I said, a blue and gold macaw, average price. The lowest you can get her for is around $2,000. They had her listed at $800. $800 with the cage. Right? Oh shit, what's that?
Got these little guys.
What the heck is that?
Chinchilla.
Chinchilla.
Oh, dude, they're badass. That's cool as shit. That is cool as hell. What are they?
Well, they're pretty cool.
They are. Are they scared of the light or something? Oh, wow.
They like the dark.
That is wild creature. That is
Okay, buddy.
Oh shit, yeah.
They're a little skittish.
Dude, if you would ask me what a chinchilla is, I still wouldn't be able to tell you what one is.
A furry rat.
What do they look like? They don't look like, they mix like everything. They look like a monkey and a mouse, like squirrel. I don't know, dude. They're like in everything. They're cool as hell. That is cool as hell. What?
I used to have pet rats. I used to have fancy rats.
Dude, the only thing I ever seen rats for that any of growing up was snake food.
I saw them get eaten by a IO monitor.
Oh shit, a monitor.
An IO monitor, yeah. It was called the
That is cool as hell, dude. I never seen one of them before, dude. That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
I love when people. Anyway, so they had her listed for $800 with their cage. And if you look up her cage is $900. So they're giving a bird. You're buying a $900 cage for $800, and they're giving the bird for free, a $2,000 bird minimum. Look them up; they're about $5,000. I said, "There's no way. They're full of shit. They don't have no idea." So she wrote them back, right? And we went in the middle of a snowstorm, massive snowstorm. We shouldn't have been driving. She goes, "There's no way that if that's for real." I said, so I didn't believe her. So I went and bought this little cage. It's only about yay big, Bit of bird about maybe a little bit bigger than her, like an average parrot. I get there and the lady goes, her tail won't even fit in that cage. It was for real, dude. We got her for $800, dude. $800, dude. And a full $1,000 cage and a $4,000 bird for $800. I still to this day can't believe it. And she's a trip, dude. The only thing is, oh, the puppies.
Oh,
It's about as big as she's gonna get.
Dude, she's allowed to have a puppy from now on, but she's never allowed to get cats again. We have 8 birds, and the cats, the dogs is so wild. There's videos where the parrots will ride a dog around like the horses. But the cat, they hate cats.
The other one.
Dude, she was
That's
raised.
how it was over here. I used to have ferrets, and then I had a Rottweiler. I had 6 cats, and the ferrets would ride the Rottweiler to be trying to attack the cats. It was freaking pretty funny. I was like, "What the fuck's going on over here, dude?"
The fat one.
That's the fat one.
Oh, shit.
That one steals all the food from the other dogs and shit. Oh man, we
She's
have
all
a
the
cat
dogs
that
put
way.
together.
Yeah, I don't know where she is at.
Dude, we have 2
I had
cats.
I had 2 ferrets, and one day caught cancer and passed away. And after she passed away, the other one passed away right after it, like the same hour.
No shit.
That sucks.
Wow, what happened
Because
there?
they were brother and sister.
Oh, okay. So they were born at
the other one
time.
passed away of a broken heart.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he
The birds
was
do
with her
that
all the time and everything.
because a bird
Yeah, you gotta watch
mates
out,
for
get
life.
careful, man.
Once you mate a bird, like once you get a male and a female bird together, you can never separate them.
No.
Because they literally will do that, Juggalo. They'll die of a broken heart. They'll pluck themselves or kill themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Here, dude, listen to this.
Because my male ferret was really healthy, and I found him in the bed dead.
No shit.
I was like, "What the
Dude,
fuck?" That's
do you know what
crazy.
the
And they
parakeets
passed
are,
away
right?
at the wrong time.
You know what parakeets are, right? Parakeets. You know what parakeets are?
Oh yeah. I
We've
used to
had
have them.
2 sets.
Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, I used to have them. Mhm. You froze. Put the peace sign up.
I'm not frozen. All right,
No, you're
fuck
not.
off.
Let's go inside and do our own retirement.
Oh man, I think he froze.
Yeah, definitely.
Oops.
Oh, here's the other dog. I got her. Aha.
Come over and you get some chicken, right? Yeah. And with your left hand, you pull that chicken.
That's the last dog.
Hell yeah, cool.
Little tiny fuckers.
I got a cat. That walks around.
I got a cat too. Call it Sprinkles.
I got a Maine Coon.
Mine's a calico.
Name Cooney.
I have a bunch of
Koonie.
stray cats too. They just kind of help themselves in my house.
Mhm.
They don't have names, they're just cats.
Mhm. Outside, yeah, that's what all my cats were. They were outside cats. My brother brought home a alley cat so we can get rid of the mouse problem, and the cat was pregnant.
Oh, these little fuckers will let pretty much anything in the house that they like. If they like it, they'll allow it in the house. So they allow certain stray cats to come in the house.
Come on in.
Yeah, they'll invite them in.
You gotta clean this shit up, man. I will let you go. I promise you. No, because you're late, Scott. Wait for it. Are you angry? I am angry. Wait, look him in the eyes. I'm angry, Hassan.
I'll be here pretty soon.
I don't want this. I got you.
I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm pretty high over here. Have a good night, John.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off here pretty soon. Yeah, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Show me some pride tomorrow. Clean this place. Scott, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off here, so I'll talk to you all later, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. And get out of here. Peace out. Shit, I gotta do.
My place to go. It was good. I'm guessing it's not good.
Fucking troll central over here.